Hi, welcome to the World Gut Project. My name is Carrie. This is all about being vegan on a low FODMAP diet for IBS. And today I am talking about the fruits and vegetables which don't actually contain any FODMAPs at all. So FODMAP, as you probably know, stands for Fermentable Oligosaccharides, Disaccharides, Mono-saccharides And Polyols. As vegans, we don't have to worry about the disaccharides because it's referring to lactose, and we're living very happily without dairy or lactose in our lives already. But for us and everyone else, it's a bit of a pain that fruit and vegetables are the source of FODMAPs. Which, of course, if you have too much and you're sensitive to them, the bacteria in your gut can kind of process them, blah blah blah, terrible IBS symptoms. So on the low FODMAP diet, you limit the portion sizes of fruits and vegetables basically which contain high-ish or medium-low amounts of these FODMAPs. And if you haven't already, the Monash app is really useful because it tells you kind of the FODMAP content of all the fruits and vegetables and foods, whatever, so you know the correct portion size. But of course, I don't think anyone watching this video is happy about having to measure out the portion sizes of all the food they eat. Like, it's very annoying, especially when it's healthy food like fruit and vegetables. Like, I think we all want to just have a big salad and not have to worry about the consequences. And also when you're combining lots of low FODMAP portions, they can kind of stack on top of each other and actually bring that whole meal to a moderate or high FODMAP kind of level, which would be enough to treat your symptoms. And that's why it's so useful to be aware of the fruity vegetables that don't have any FODMAP in, and you don't have to worry about it. So if you have gone through the Monash app, you'll probably have noticed that some of the foods, it states either FODMAPs have not been detected or it's only trace amounts, which means it's kind of negligible. You don't really have to worry about that insignificant amount kind of ever causing symptoms for you. And I've made this, which you may have seen in other videos, but this is an updated version because Monash just updated their app with more vegetables and fruits and things, so it seemed like a good time to update it. It's basically a printable PDF you can use to throw together vegan meals which are also low FODMAP. And what I've done is I've got a list of proteins here, which is longer than before, and it says the safe portions because unfortunately all of those do contain FODMAP. And then I've got nuts and seeds, which also do contain some FODMAP, so I've got the low FODMAP portion. And then starches, and this time I've estimated the dry weight, which should make cooking a bit easier. Just because on the Monash app they only give the cooking weight, which it's a bit annoying. So yeah, estimated those dry weights for you. And the potatoes have no limit because they're completely FODMAP free. And then on the greens, I've got a list here of all the ones which don't contain any FODMAPs or just the traces, so you don't have to worry about those. And then the more vegetables here which also don't contain any FODMAPs. So examples are cucumber, parsnips, Japanese pumpkin, carrots, alfalfa, bean sprouts. And then over on the other side, I've got some kind of lists of ingredients with either the low FODMAP portion size, or if there isn't, then it's kind of free to use as you please. And then I've also now added in a FODMAP-free fruit section. So there are actually fruits you can have which don't contain any FODMAP. So for a lot of fruit, the issue is either polyols or in the fructose levels. So if the fructose and the glucose levels are the same, it's not high FODMAP. And that includes things such as mandarins, strawberries, plantain, prickly pears and papaya, which is called pawpaw fruit in Australia. I learned that recently. And then there's also some space to make a note of your go-to recipes, just so in those moments you don't have to think. So you can download this as, which I'll link below, and you can join my mailing list if you want to, and I'll send you some recipes and kind of maybe, I think I'm aiming for like twice a week to do an email with like my videos, some extra stuff, some recipes, and I guess more personal kind of stuff. Obviously you can just unsubscribe and download this. But yeah, it's very useful, and I use that a lot for either creating meals in the way it's set out, or just making sure my kitchen or the fridge is well stocked with those ingredients. Like if you have, I mean, most of the carbs and things, you store them in the cupboard, so you can just kind of have those ready to go. And then you can just tend to lean on those FODMAP-free vegetables and fruits, and you just don't have to think about it so much anymore, which is great. If you do opt to download the meal maker guide, I'd be interested to know if you found any FODMAP FODMAP-free fruits and vegetables you haven't tried before. Because I found that to be a really fun thing when this feels restrictive. It's like, actually there are fruits there I have never tasted, and that's really exciting to have something new and novel and it's still safe. Like prickly pear. I don't think I've ever actually had a prickly pear, so I need to find one of those and try it. Because it's FODMAP free. So I hope that was useful to know there are FODMAP free fruits and vegetables which you can enjoy as you please. Otherwise I will see you next week. I make a video every Sunday, so please like and subscribe. Yeah, and I'll see you then. Bye!